見て。見るだよ。花。はい。あ。Hello. How is everybody? Hello. Hi. I've had a very long weekend. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, Major, thank you for the 3 months of being a baby Taiji. Let me say hi to everybody. Bye. Where do I even begin? Hi Hug, yeah, hi Razu, hi Jazzy, hi Brian, hi Mike, yeah, hello. Hi Brian, hi Bud, hello, hi Domo. Hello Razu, hello. Hello Nazu, hi Joka. Hello. So many of you. Hi. Hello. You just woke up. I hope you had a restful sleep. Hi Lord. Hi Vichu. Hello. How has your weekends been? How has your days been? How has life been? I am exhausted. I'm so tired. I did not think that Saturday would tire me out that much. You know what I mean? I thought I could handle it. And I thought I was doing great. And then everything ended on Saturday and I collapsed. Hi, Kai. Oh, you had a colonoscopy? That must hurt. Fun payments for better car pop in 2 weeks. I hope everything goes well with your health. Hello, Kai. Have fun solo dadding. In a similar way. Right? I slept a lot. I feel really bad about like taking so much time away from working, and after that whole thing this weekend, I felt really bad about just taking off and not being online. But then I thought about it and was like, you know what? I needed this. I definitely needed like a day to just do that. You know what I mean? I needed the day. At least this with anesthesia. I understand that kinda. When I had my wisdom teeth taken out, it felt like I just lost an hour or two of my life. So, I mean, I'm glad that all of you seem to be doing relatively okay. At least we're living. I think I can be proud of the fact that I am here. That I worked up the courage to just be on a stream today. Fully honest, I probably should have taken just one more day to recuperate myself, but I was also like, nah, I miss chat. I miss my Denjis, so I decided to stream today. I don't think today will be very long, but I will be here today at the very least. Yes. Hi, Nix. Yes, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to my streams. I'm very, very brain tired, so I don't have the biggest VTuber filter on right now. That's kind of why I made the title what it is. I'm not in the VTubing mode. That's kind of one of the reasons. I thought I would talk to you guys about what's coming up this week first. I mean, we also should recap what the fuck happened last week, because that was wild. Everything that happened last week was like a whole trip. And I also have to give you some updates about the break that I am about to be on. So, you know. I'm glad you were able to get it done. I hope it wasn't expensive. So, last week we had quite the week. What'd you guys think of last week though? I hope it was good. I had my first collab with the Vivid Girls, Eva and Bun, plus also Isa, of course. And I'm just glad that we could do it. I'm so happy that they asked me to do it. Me of all people. people. They're just people I vibe with. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I made some new friends. I think one of my goals this year was to collab with at least one new person per month, or like, was that last year's goal? I don't really remember. But I wanted to make at least 12 new friends or meet 12 new people this year. And I think I did that. I think I definitely did that. So, I'm impressed at myself. I'm also very happy that like I got to meet new people in chat because of the collab too. Yeah. Yeah, Coco, I met you through that stream. It means you've been here for a week. Ain't that wild? Mm-mm. Take your time. Take your time with all the VODs. I know it's a lot. I know. But yeah, I'm looking into like reaching out to either Bun or Eva. Either or. I don't really mind. I like both of them equally. But I want to reach out to them for another collab one day. I know Bun and I have kind of similar interests. I know she likes K-pop things, and so I might ask her to talk about that one day. It's just like a just chatting thing. My collabs with friends tend to be not very chaotic. Besides like the ones that I invite people to, I like to just chat with my friends on stream, if that makes any sense. So I might bring Bun onto my stream just for that reason. But yeah, I want to do another collab with them. I wanna go back into Chain Together. We do a Chain Together part 2. Yep, she can yap. I mean, I can yap. I think if we're together, we will yap for a very long time. This is like a power I think that some VTubers need to have, is just the ability to yap. And I think I am a master yapper. Yeah, I am very good at yapping. I have yapped my way into growing my channel, really. I feel like that's part of like what makes people come back to my streams, is the fact that I can yap. I can go for a very, very long time. Return of the Trauma Booties. You know, I mean for real, we do have a group chat named Trauma Booties. Traumatized Booties. Yep. Consciousness yapping. Yeah. And the thing is, I think yapping is a very, very cool ability to have, because there's this thing. There's a study about this. Your brain does not stop thinking about things. It does not stop being in function, because you need your brain to be able to think, right? Right? You need your brain to have conscious thought, but you also need your brain to do unconscious thought. So like things like breathing or digesting food, you know, soft muscle movement, stuff like that. Or like sleeping even. Your brain is still active while you're sleeping, right? So your brain is constantly going. And so your brain, when you're alive and conscious and awake and everything, there's always a certain form of thought that goes through your head. It does not stop. And so some people are able to just think, but they don't know how to express it, as in they don't know what kind of words to say or how to say the thing they're thinking of. But a lot of good yappers, a lot of good streamers have the ability to turn whatever is in their head into things that they say. And I think that is a very, 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 very necessary skill of a lot of VTubers or streamers in general. So, I think we could yap together. And oh, last week we also learned a lot of Japanese kanji. I'm looking at my schedule for last week, and we learned Japanese kanji. I'm very proud of us. Omete. I'm very proud of us for learning some Japanese kanji. Then I took 2 days off, and then we played Genshin. Genshin was the story quest. I definitely need to get back into it. I'm not done with it yet. This week I have 1 Genshin stream and I have 1 Zenless stream. I am hoping that for the Genshin stream we will do some funky team comps at the same time, go through the last bit of the story. That is my hope. If we do not have time for it, that's okay. But I hope we can do it. I hope we can do it. Oh, you missed Mosa? It's okay. There's always a VOD. And I think the one that we all were there for, or most of us were there for, was the eczema awareness event. How'd you guys find it? Like, for real, for real. I spent a whole month gathering things for it. That, like, the thing is, I'll tell you guys the entire behind the scenes thing. So, a month prior to October, so what, early September-ish, I was already thinking about doing this event, right? I'm pretty sure most of you guys know that I was talking about it a lot, that I needed to plan. I don't know how to host events. I've never done this before, at least not online. I've done it in person. I know how to host events in person. I know how to contact people for that kind of thing, but I've never done it online. So for me to organize an event was a very, very new thing. At least in terms of VTubing things. I didn't know the process. I have been a part of many events, so I've had experience participating, but not the one hosting it, not the one organizing it. And I was just like, fang. So, I tried to spend some time researching just how people did events and things, and then October 2nd or so, I think, is when I came out with the tweet that asked for VTubers to, if they had eczema, if they could tweet or comment underneath it so I could get some guests in. And so that took some time just to gather people, because at the same time I was working on something else. But after that, what did I do? I'm trying to remember. All right, I had to background check everyone. I went through everybody's Twitters, everyone's Twitch or YouTubes, and I just was like, do I think I can talk to these people? Do I think they are easy to talk to and I can bounce off of their ideas? Things like that. I just wanted to make sure I could do it. And I ended up being able to find some people. But also I was like, man, I don't think I can talk to like 7 people at once. So I ended up asking if they could, some of them who also commented under the tweet, if they could send videos instead so they could be included somehow. And I'm really glad that I got them. So I didn't make it. I asked one of my mods to help me make a server, organize everybody, made a channel to submit stuff, and just organize, man. And then while that was also going on, I just had to confirm with people, multiple people. Hey, are you free? Can you be a guest speaker? Oh, you cannot? Oh no. Time to find someone else. Replace person. Okay. And it was a lot. I had to, I think 2 people canceled as a speaker guest and was like, shit. So I had to find other people. But it turned out good. It turned out fine. Compiling the videos together, everyone was really good about the deadline I set, so that was nice. And I had to like audio balance everybody too a little bit. And then the actual PowerPoint presentation, of course that doesn't just get done, right? Like I had to go through some research. It took me 2 weeks. I think it took me two whole weeks to come up with that PowerPoint presentation, just because I wanted to get the information right and not overwhelm people with facts and things like that. Because I know it's what's the word? Like it's just very it's a tough thing to balance having the experience part with the factual part, and also timing each slide to make sure I didn't spend too long on it. And then while talking about my story, also making sure that I didn't go for too long. I know I did a little bit because people were talking in chat. But there were topics that I prepared beforehand for the speakers and stuff, and I'm like, okay, at this hour or by this minute we should probably be on this topic, or by this topic we should end it here and then talk about the next thing. And I just had to make sure conversation flowed. You know, it was also the first time all 4 of us were ever talking about this together, and it's not an easy thing to talk to someone about for the first time. Trauma bonding, baby. I feel like that's like my thing. It's just we'll trauma bond. So I was very tired by the end of it, and I was also dealing with the sponsorship thing that came after that, and it was a lot. It was a lot, and I took a nap right after the eczema stream so that I would be alive for the sponsored stream, and I spent all day today kind of dealing with the aftermath of that, and I also was doing like the schedule stuff today, and making sure all my plans did not collide with other plans. I am tired. I'm so tired. I didn't relate to your strength even though I experienced it myself. I'm glad. That was kind of the whole point. That was the whole point. I just wanted people to know, you know what I mean? I'm glad that like people were there to watch the stream, to be there at the event. And I tried not to go too far into the detail stuff. I figured more people would want to know less about the physiology of it, more so like living with it. I wanted that to be like the main thing, is just how do we live with it. Not, and obviously basic information about what it is important, but I tried to focus more on just like life, because that's what makes people understand it better, you know, just life. But yeah, that was last week. That was last week, and I'm very proud of how last week went. I'm very happy with it. I'm happy. Am feeling good about it. But now that it's over, I spent 2 days, almost 2 days, not fully 2 days. I spent yesterday just being a potato. Oh wait, yes, last night I started crocheting a new project. I started to make a bunny plushie. Okay, specifically Miffy. I really, really like Miffy. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I really, really like Miffy. Oh, wait. Why is that still going? Hold on, let me check stream elements. Hold up. This is important. Okay. Yeah, bunny plushie. If you don't know who Miffy is, please look up Miffy, because Miffy is like my childhood bunny. My childhood bunny. And I have loved Miffy since I was very, very, very young. Miffy's a very cute bunny. Got like an X for a mouth. And when I was in San Fran earlier this year, I actually bought some Miffy stuff when we went shopping. And I have a Miffy plushie. And I have Miffy Nightlight. I have Miffy... I just have a lot of Miffy things. But I really, really like Miffy. And then how to make a crochet but on something headset thingy you did before starting a big project. Do you have the link? I think I gave you a link, right? I think I gave a link for the tutorial. She goes really slow, which was very helpful. Mia is Miffy coded. I am very Miffy coded. I love Miffy. Miffy's so cute. Miffy is very, very adorable. I love Miffy. I love Miffy a lot. I went to the Miffy store when I went to Amsterdam. Like, I saved an afternoon for that just to go. I think Miffy in... Was it Dutch? They call it Nintje? Nintje. Yeah. The Miffy stuff in that, it was so cute. I love Miffy. I love Miffy a lot. If you don't know Miffy, please look up Miffy. And so I bought white yarn last Wednesday, or was it last Thursday? I don't really remember. But I bought white yarn and I never really used it. I finished my glove thing that I was working on. I might send a picture of that later. I finally finished it and it looks really messy, but I'm glad that I finished it. So, now that I finished the glove, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start a new project. And I thought maybe I could do like plushies this time. And so I started making like a little... I used the white yarn that I finally bought to make the head of the bunny part. The head, yeah. And I finally finished it. And it looks really cute. I'm very happy with it. So, kudos to me. Yeah. That was just something I started because I was stressed out. But anyway, this coming week I know is a little bit funky. Well, we have this stream today, and tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow is Zenless. You know that they have audiobook animations in the books. It's really cute. I'm telling you, they're a whole thing. Yeah. But we have a Zenless stream tomorrow. I've been trying to get as much done in Zenless as possible. Unfortunately, that's not working out very well because I have been exhausted. So for the rest of tonight, I'm probably just gonna try and get some commissions out of the way. I have a lot of like assault things and explore things that I need to complete in the game. But the main reason that we're gonna do Zenless tomorrow is because Bernice is only gonna be in the banner for another 15 days. And I want to pull her before the end of that, and I'm gonna go on a break next week, and so I have to pull for her sometimes this week. And that's why we're doing it tomorrow. Also, I keep seeing other people have her, and it makes me so jealous. It's not fair. I want her. And I'll have her. I know I will. I just need to be patient about it. So, I saved enough polychromes. I have about 60-something pulls saved up. But I think once I get all my commissions and things done, or even the event done, I will definitely have more than that. I think I have 75, actually, now. That I did some farming. But yeah, I have 70-ish pulls saved. I hope she comes a little early. But there's no guarantee. I hope I win my 50-50s, but if I don't, then I'm just gonna be sad. And then let's see. Maybe you'll get it early. I hope I do, but there's no guarantee that I will, you know. And I'd be happy to have her. That's it. I farmed so much for her. I will do everything I can to get her. And if I run out of polychromes and I run out of pulls, I'm just gonna pay. At that point, I'm just gonna pay because I really, 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 really like her. She is one of the characters that I think has one of the best designs, that has a very unique voice, that has really interesting gameplay, and so she's got everything that I want. So I'm gonna pull. It's kind of like how I felt with Chingy. I was like, I really, really like her design. I like her voice. I like her personality. Her playstyle is also very unique. So I'm gonna get it. I don't know about the W engines. I don't really feel comfortable pulling for them, to be honest, because I know how they work. Kind of like Genshin. And I do have another 5-star anomaly one that I could give her, and so I don't really care about getting her weapon or not. I'm not that into it yet, you know what I mean? They do! It's so good! Go, white girl, go! And the song is really catchy. I love the line, I'm lit, you can't deny. Is very British. Yep. Oh, right. This Wednesday I'm taking the day off, but Thursday I decided do a membership stream because I haven't done a membership stream in a while. So I am gonna do that on Thursday. Membership stream, I'm not gonna lie, I have 2 ideas for it. I don't wanna spoil it too much. But I have ideas. I have ideas, just so you know. We may or may not be drawing. I know most people will think, oh yeah, you're working on the NSFW art. That may or may not be the case. We'll see. I have ideas for the membership stream. I just don't really know how much drawn they'll actually be. Yeah. New art? Maybe not. I'm not gonna confirm nor deny. There might not even be any art. I'm just saying. I made the thumbnail very inconspicuous. Yes, I made the thumbnail and the title just what it is so that you guys will have no idea what the hell we're doing for the membership stream. I have ideas. I am trying. Yes. I like being a woman of mystery. Haha, the one time that I'm not transparent about everything. I'm usually very transparent about everything. It'll be great. I hope so. I hope you like it. I have a few ideas. If one doesn't work out, then we'll just draw. But if that doesn't, if the thing, I hope it works out though. The thing that I have in mind, you'll know, you'll never know. Hey, you know, hey, and not hey. I am very hey right now. Mysterious. I try. I know. Shocking. Yeah, that is the membership stuff. Oh yeah, join membership if you want to be there on Thursday and have all the fun goody things that memberships get. Haha. I have the power. I have the power. Okay. And then... Oh, Friday we have the Genshin thing. I talked about that already. We're gonna do Genshin. Genshin! See, Genshin... It is a night stream, and that's why I'm just like, ooh, I don't know how much time I'll have to actually do the things that I want to do. But I'll do my best to make sure I time crunch it. I hope. Genshin stream on Friday should be like a mix of we're doing the story and we're also gonna try some funky teams. Because I have like ideas for my teams and I want to see if they work. If they don't work, they don't work. But if they do, then they do. Great. And then, no stream Saturday. The reason I'm not streaming on Saturday is because my friends have lunch plans and we're all gonna get lunch together. And then after that, we'll probably go shopping somewhere or go out for bubble tea. And then after that, Saturday, you know me, every Saturday night, I have dinner with my grandparents, my cousins, and my aunts and uncles in my grandparents' place. So I never stream Saturday nights. So, I'll go out pretty much all day on Saturday. That's why I'm not streaming. I figured I'd be too exhausted too. Good picks. I will try and take some. I think we're gonna go for K-barbecue, if I remember correctly. And then on Sunday, it is the fated day. I never stream on Sundays. I usually stream Saturdays for the last day of the week. But this one time, I make an exception. I was just gonna take the entire weekend off and start my break on Saturday, knowing that I need the break, but I figured I wanted to do one last stream. So I'm gonna do my last stream before my break on Sunday. And hopefully I can hold on until then. The reason why I'm hoping I hold on is because lately, if you've seen the weather in Toronto, it was like 8 degrees last week. We're hitting the single digit, 8 degrees Celsius. Today, 25 degrees. It is like a 20-degree difference, pretty much. My skin is freaking out because the weather has not been stable. And so my skin is flaring a bunch. I am sweating and yet shivering at the same time. I don't really know what's happening. I don't. It was 1 degree. Yeah, it was. It was weird. It just won't. It won't make up its mind. It won't. It's hitting you hard too. Your plants? Oh no! All life forms are suffering. I was sneezing like a lot today. I had to take 3 allergy pills when normally you're only supposed to take 1. So I am my skin is it needs a break. I think also mentally I was just really stressed up until I'm probably gonna be stressed up until my break really. And it's more so like I got everything done, but I haven't calmed down from it yet mentally. Like I'll keep thinking, oh my god, I just did that. You know what I mean? I just did that event. It was a whole month of things. Or like, oh, I have this stream and that stream to do. Or I'm like, oh, I have to hold on up until the break. Up until the break is when I can finally stop thinking about work. So I'm hoping that my skin does not flare so bad. And then while I am on my break, I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna be at home all day. I'm just taking the week off. Maybe a little more if I really need to. But the whole point of me taking the week off is really more so for like me to stop stressing about something. To like remove a part of mental stress. That way my skin doesn't freak out so much. Because I think you all know now that stressing about anything, even if it's like making an appointment on time, or going out with my family, or cooking something for dinner or lunch, or just stressing about things to do, is already something that will pile on to a factor that may make my skin flare. So if I can remove like a big portion of my life somehow that causes me stress, some stress is good, right? Like good stress is a thing. It motivates you to do stuff. But if I could just remove any kind of stress for like a week, and hopefully my skin gets better from the lack of the stress, then great. I just need to remember, like, to not think about work while I'm on my break. The thing is, VTubing is such a big part of my life. I don't want to like leave it, you know. Yeah, the rest you earned it. Thank you, Apex. I will try. You think R&R will do me some good? I hope so. Hi, Sheriff Pumpkin. Thank you. The thing is, like, there's no guarantee that this 1 week break is gonna do anything. Because even if I'm not worried about VTubing, there's probably something else that I'm stressed out about. You know? There's probably gonna be family things, friend things, worrying about what am I gonna do when I'm back. If people are gonna remember me after the 1 week that I've been gone. Things like that. You know, I will always remember or think about something. VTubing is just one of those things where you plan stuff months in advance. I don't know if you guys remember, I had a collab with Rio. Just talking, it was a collab on her channel. We were just talking about life, about childhood. She asked me 2 months before the actual date. So, I mean, there will be things that I have to deal with and think about. That I will still be kind of working, probably just a little bit, because like friends are asking me to do things, but I'm just saying that I will probably find a way to stress out about something. Yeah. I hope that it works. The whole taking stress, just taking it out of the equation. I hope it works. I hope it is gonna do me some good. I hope I can finally like watch the shows that I've wanted to watch for a very long time. I don't know if you know this show. It's called 911. It's on Netflix. It's a very good show. I am very, very much a big fan of one of the main characters called Athena. She's so cool. But yeah, I want to like do things. If that makes sense, I want to do things. I want to just sleep and get my sleep schedule probably a little bit back on track, or eat food that I haven't eaten in a while, go outside. I don't know, just things. Yes, it's so good. Dubious realism, but pretty fun stories. I won't say the realism is quite there. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But I mean, it's a show, so I'm not gonna be too picky about it. But I like the stories. I just don't want to catch up on so much anime and stuff, so I feel you. Yeah! I want to finish Pseudo Harem. I haven't finished it yet. I also want to... What is it? There's some new animes that came out. I want to catch up on Overlord. I haven't caught up yet. I also need to catch up with Fairy Tail, because the longer you don't catch up with Fairy Tail, before you know it, it's gonna be 100 episodes in. So I need to catch up with Fairy Tail. I also want to watch... What is it? There's another one. There's some new anime that came out. More villainous thing that I want to watch. Jesus, there's just a lot. Are we in the 500s yet? I haven't kept count. I really haven't. It's on Crunchyroll though, if you want to watch it. The new season. The new season's starting off pretty good. It's about the 100-year quest, which was like the last thing that they ended off on. You remember enough? I need to watch it. I also want to get back into my webtoons. I haven't read any webtoons. There are also other shows, like Korean shows, that I really, really want to watch. There's a cooking one. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Culinary... It's like cooking war thing. The cooking war thing, but Korean. And I found it very interesting. I watched a few episodes with my mom, dad, and uncle, and aunt. At one point, we went to like not barbecue, hot pot, and we watched it that night. And I thought it was really, really interesting. So it's giving me cooking ideas. Maybe that'll be my next hobby. But yeah, I want to go and do that. I want to watch that show. I don't know, there's just so many things. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it all in a week. Plus, I want to crochet more things. I want to see if I can make a plushie. Oh my god. Why did I put this upon myself? I don't know. I'll talk more about what I'm gonna do on my break for real on Sunday. But I just wanted to make sure we had a week of good stuff. I tried to space out my breaks a little better too. I might go with this kind of schedule for the foreseeable future. I don't know. I know there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like I feel bad that like, you know, I haven't done any of it even while not being on a break. Wait, let me drink some water. I don't know if any of you guys have tried this, but Ribena with some fizzy water tastes so good. Okay, now I know during these midnight Mias we talk about the schedule and stuff, so you guys know what I'm planning. But that was not my intention for today. I actually had a question for you. This is the immersion breaking part of the stream, I suppose. Immersion breaking time. If you're not for that, just leave. No, stay. You must stay. I am asking you to stay. Immersion breaking part of the stream. Oh! It's not that big of an immersion break. I'm making it worse than it sounds. Okay, so real life talk here. Okay, this is no VTuber talk. This is just real life talk. There was, I think it was over the past 2 days. Yeah, over the past 2-3 days, I've been crocheting a lot, right? Like, I've picked up crocheting. I don't know why suddenly everyone I know is also crocheting, but I've picked up crochet and I'm making these things and I do it like sometimes, at least for the past few days. I was really shy about getting into it because I didn't want my family to know. Originally, I didn't want them to know. Now, the reason I don't want them to know is because I know they will judge me in some way or form, or they will ask me to make something for them. And you know, I don't feel bad about making things for other people. If anything, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start in the first place. Is because I am shit at giving gifts. I don't know if any of you guys are like that, but throughout high school, my gifts were basically extra skincare that I hadn't used. And was like, maybe they'll like using this, and I would just give it to them, you know? Or like, I'll treat you to some food kind of deal. I am terrible at buying presents. And it's not that I don't know my friends or family. You know, I know them well. I know their personalities. I know what they like. I know what they dislike. I know their hobbies. I know what they do for a living. I know them. But that does not mean I know what to gift them. You know what I mean? There's a difference. I'm also the kind of person when I'm too practical when it comes to gifts. I want like practical, I will use regularly kind of gifts. If you give me food, I'm okay with that too. But I'm also fairly picky, right? So if you're gonna treat me to food, it has to be at a certain place, it has to be a certain restaurant that I would feel like eating that day. Or if you give me cookies or chocolate, it has to not have fruits in it. I hate fruits and desserts together. Things like that. I'm very picky with food. So, like, for my birthdays, my family always lets me pick the place I want to go, and we'll just eat there, and I get to order what I want, you know? So, giving gifts, receiving gifts, very difficult situation for everyone around me, okay? And I don't fault anyone for that. I know it's a me thing. I know that people will love whatever gift I give them because it's the thought that counts, right? I am very lucky to be surrounded by friends and family who do not actually care what the present is. They're just happy to receive something, you know? So I picked up crochet as a way to make presents. Therefore, I will like have a hobby that is not useless. Because I like drawing, right? I will make digital art. I could draw my friends and family if they want, but will they appreciate it the same way they would appreciate a physical gift? No. They don't understand the power of digital art. I showed my family my poster that I made for the new outfit debut merch. They did not go like, "Oh my god, you made this." Whoa. No. They were just like, "Oh cool, that's your poster. You made that great." It's a very different vibe, but I know when I started crocheting, ooh, this is a time-consuming thing that is a very visible hobby. As in, I will have yarn everywhere. I will have to buy tools for this. I'm gonna probably have to buy storage for all the yarn that I end up buying. You know what I mean? This is something I cannot hide. When it comes to digital art, it just hides in my iPad, right? Now, the crochet stuff. Let me get back to that. The crochet stuff. I've been doing this for the past 2 weeks. I think 3 weeks now, almost. We're getting there. And I made a lot of things, and I was doing it in my room, just at night before I go to bed, and then I hide it in my nightstand because there's a drawer, and I hide the yarn and all my tools in that nightstand. But because my mom walked in on me crocheting in bed, she was just like, "Why aren't you doing that down in the living room?" And I was like, "You know what? I don't know." Even though I very much did know. So I went down to the living room. I started crocheting there for the past few days because my mom caught me. And I was making the glove, the cute paw glove thing that I wanted to make. And she goes and asks me, "Why are you making something so childish? Why are you being so childish and cute and stuff with your crocheting, huh?" Like, why would you want to be so childish and cutesy? And I was just like, this is a granny hobby. What are you talking about? Like, this is a granny hobby. You know, when you get to a certain age, you get to pick between 3 hobbies. All right? You pick between knitting and crochet, cooking or baking, and plants or pets. All right? I just decided to go with the crocheting and knitting. I picked up that one out of my options, okay? Out of my few options. So she was just like, "Why are you making something so childish?" And I was like, "I don't think so. It's a cute glove and I like it. And it's a productive hobby." And then here's where the stuff comes in, right? She goes like, "Well, when you get good, make presents. Make us things. Make me a scarf, or like make the dogs some outfits and things like that." And I was just like, I don't know if I want to do that. Why aren't you doing this thing in the living room? Boy, I wonder. So, I mean, I know she's just joking in a way. I know she's not seriously asking. Though, I mean, I can't really confirm that. But she was just asking. You know what I mean? She's just asking. And I'm like, okay, now that you're expecting me to give you a gift, I don't really know if I want to do it anymore. Because then it's like an obligation. It's like you're commissioning me for free. You know, like you're just expecting me to make this for you for free. You're not taking it into account my time, my dedication to do this one stitch over and over again for hours. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And so I was just like, am I just being a bitch? I was gaslighting myself, you know. I was low-key gaslighting myself. Like, am I being too stingy? Am I being too stingy with this? Like, should I just make things for people because they ask me to? I don't know. I was just like, I don't know how I feel about this. You kept getting interrupted. Yeah, that happened today too. I was crocheting, right? And she like, I was counting the stitches as you go, because you do need to keep count sometimes depending on what you're making. So I was just like 7, 8, 9, and then my mom goes like, "Hey, you made it!" And I was just like, "Yeah." And then we talk a little bit, and then I look back at my hands, and I'm just like, "Fuck, where was I?" And then I had to undo everything and then start again. You think, Aphex? Joking, but not directly supportive. Yeah. I would hope that I could have these for myself. Troll them? How do you think I should troll them? It's a request, not a demand. Yeah. But I'm very, I guess, people pleasy. I'm very people pleasy. So if someone asks me to do something, and if I know it'll make them happy, then I'll do it. I was just like, ooh. And you guys question, I can't answer questions in 2 video and learn a new skill. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm that kind of person who will like. So lately, I've just been the way that I crochet. I'll have some like anime on my laptop in bed, and I'll crochet a little bit, and then I'll like listen but not actually pay attention. Do not disturb. Like currently crochet. Do not disturb. Maybe they put them on your like fireless, teapots, coffins, and waffle makers. I am on the verge of making us a bunch of coasters and just putting it everywhere around the house. So you have no choice but to use my coasters when you see them. I am so close. I am so close. But that's like one of my IRL things, you know what I mean? I don't know how immersion breaky this is, but it's just a little bit. But here's the thing, I told you I want to crochet things for people as a gift when I want to give them that gift. That does not mean I'm gonna make a gift for everybody. And it's time. I am still learning. I am still trying to get into it, you know? I just thought like it would help to be able to make things, to have a good hobby that is productive. At least I thought. I really thought. I'm glad this is not too immersion breaky. I don't want it to be too immersion breaky. No, I am not. Oh, this is also something I found out. It's actually impossible. Oh, well, pretty much impossible to like factory make something that is crocheted. It is very difficult because of the way the stitches are, or depending on the type of stitches anyway. It is so fucking difficult. You do? Thank you. Yeah, I hope they'll get around to it. It's just why I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this in front of my family anymore. I was a little bit like, is this really okay? It is. It is tensity. Like how much you pull on the yarn while you're making a knot makes a difference. Things like that. But yeah, I don't know if I can do this in front of my family anymore. I don't know. I don't really know. Also, this kind of leads into like my next immersion breaky thing. And I want to ask the people in chat what they think. You know, this is something that I wanted to talk about today. I've been thinking about it almost all weekend as well. Wait, let me read chat fast. Corgi bike coasters? Dude, that'd be so cute. Okay, I need to ask a question, alright? You gotta be for real be for real with me, okay? So, this has also been happening for the past week or two. Remember how my mom also was just like, why are you making such childish things? Why are you still acting childy? Want childish things, want baby things, want cute stuff. You know, you're an adult. Things like that. For that. So, the past 2 weeks or so, I guess, there have been times where I like online shopping, looking at cute clothes, things like that. Remember how in the Donathon there is a Lolita photo shoot thing that I have to do? You know, I'm gonna wait for my skin to get better to do that, but remember that? So I'm looking at cute clothes, and not necessarily goth Lolita or whatever, but like cute clothes that I think I would like. And I was trying to get in the mood. Trying to get in the mood of window shopping. You know? Just trying to get in the mood. And then I don't remember who. I think it was my mom again. It was someone in my family. It was just like criticizing the cute clothes that I wanted to have and I wanted to buy that I was putting in my cart. And and just looking at cute things, just cute anime things as well. And I'm being a responsible adult, not buying everything I see. But then I don't remember who exactly. Someone said to me, like, you wouldn't, like, you're an adult, you shouldn't wear things like that, or like you shouldn't be into things like that. I don't remember who told me this now that I think about it. And I was like, but it's cute though, you know, and I think I would like it. I think this is my fashion sense. I think I would like it. And then they like rolled their eyes at me and were like, no, it's too cutesy. You're already so short and so baby-faced, and people mistaking you for like a middle schooler still. You don't want to wear things like that or be into things like that. Otherwise, you're going to be continued to be mistaken as small middle schooler Asian girl. And I was like, I mean... and the reason why I want to ask here is some of you have met me in person, right? That is very immersion breaky. I think the fact that I've met some of you in person is quite immersion breaky. And like I just wanted to ask a very simple question. Would it be I don't know how to phrase this. Is it weird? Is it weird to like frilly things and cute lacy things and pastel colors and things with bunnies on them? Is that weird? Is this okay? I don't know, cause like I feel so gaslit. Like adults should not be into these things. We should wear basics, white, black, neutral earth tones, and have our hair neutral colors. Do not go too wild. Something that is professional. You know, I keep getting gaslit into thinking that. Or like, I've realized every time I go out with my family, I will only wear the most simple of clothes. I don't feel like me. You know what I mean? No, not weird. Normal is normal. I've not worn that dress ever since I bought it and wore it at Offkai. I haven't. I just... Because I have been so gaslit and convinced to think that it is not something that I could wear on a regular basis. 3 pledges on top of PC monitor. Oh! Oh, I thought that was a good thing. You ain't gonna wear it. Whoa, Lady J. Dang. As I had a different butt. But. Okay. That does make me feel a little better. I just don't really know how much I can actually... like... absorb that, you know? Dude, that dress... Okay, I'm gonna be fully upfront about this. If you look at the website, that dress... if you wanna know what dress Marky is talking about, I'm gonna give a backstory here. At Offkai this year, because I traveled to Offkai this year, if you do not know, I went there for about a week, and Cheeto Fish, one of my favorite small businesses, was there selling clothing and stuff. And I bought the dress that was on sale, that I'd looked at many, many times online. It was 150 USD, which is close to 200 Canadian dollars. And I mean, just think about how often I buy things or like get donos or get new memberships. I don't get them that often. So it was a very, very big splurge for me. It is very expensive. And I thought, you know what? I was feeling it, remember? Like, I don't know if you guys remember. But we talked about this and I was like, I am slowly starting to feel more confident in my own fashion sense and liking the things that I like. I was getting there. And then I wore it during the Offkai thing. I was there. I wore it for one day. And then I came home and my parents were like, "Oh, that's a cute dress you're wearing. It's kind of childish and it looks like it belongs to like a 10-year-old, but I guess it's cute." So I never wore it since. And I felt really awkward about wearing it again because I was like, well, I mean, I like cute things and I like to wear them, but obviously I don't want to be mistaken for a kid. And I've been very, very convinced that wearing cute things equals being a kid, or like it's too childish and it's too cute. And I'm already very short and I'm already very baby faced, and so I should not try and continue to give people that perception because I'm no lolly. You think so? I pledge. I don't know. This is part of me. I know, like, the thing is, so, but you have seen me in person, and that's why I'm asking. If you remember, if you remember, I think at least Copium or Domino, you've seen me fully, no mask or anything. So, I mean, that's why I ask, is like, is it really that bad? I've always wondered, like, not even just my family tells me this though. You know, like I get told a lot that I have a very childish personality, or I'm not like as serious as I should be, or I'm too, what's the word? Like, I just have a lot of cute things, or like I act very like I'm trying to think of the right phrase here. Brain isn't working very well. I indulge in my childish desires. You know what I mean? Like, I have plushies, I have very colorful things, my clothing is very colorful. I don't wear black and white only, that's just not my thing. Or like, I like to draw, and I play music, and I am literally an anime girl on the internet. So apparently these things are like, I indulge in child me a lot. But that is not seen as acceptable, apparently. I would hope there's nothing wrong with that. Can't give you that being chats need to be aware when it could be the case. Yeah. Alright. She's lucky to have a father like you. Wait, is it part of the fun, Tofi? Is it really though? What do you mean, girl, if you can't do what you want? Fair. It is situational. I mean, obviously I don't want to dress like a middle schooler. But you know what? Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I was driving home from the yard store. Okay, I was driving home from Michael's, and it was around 3, which is when middle school gets out of class. Okay, they end school around... They end a little bit earlier. I know high school here ends around 3:30, and 3 o'clock is when the middle schools get out. There was a kid. I have to say kid. She was wearing leather pants. Tight leather pants. Skin tight leather pants, alright? And then a long sleeve shirt with the biggest, deepest V-neck I've ever seen. And I was like, ain't no way she's like 12, man. But then obviously as I'm going home, some high schoolers get to get out of school earlier. And I also see them with like crop tops. And I'm like, you're allowed to show your belly button now? I was like, wait. This ain't how the kids be nowadays. Like, for real, for real. I have been stopped by a cop before at a traffic light. They like turned their siren on at me and pulled me over and be like, "Can we check your driver's license? Did you steal your parents' car?" I have been pulled over because of that before. Okay. It was very scary to just prove that I owned the car and I am of age to drive. Very awkward. It's just like I'm I get mistaken as a kid so often, okay? Okay, I'm gonna tell you another story. I haven't told this one yet, but this is part of my insecurities. Immersion breaking, let's go. I was in a mall, and there was one day, I'm gonna try not be too specific, but it was actually when I was in the Copium Domino VC and shopping in a mall. Alright? And I had to mute and turn off the camera for like 2 seconds because someone in the security field in that day, the security person, he came up to me and was just like, I see you're holding your phone. Do you need help finding someone? Are you lost? And I was like, no. I'm good. And I walked away and then I turned it back on. And so I have been mistaken as a lost child in a mall and was about to be given help by security, despite having a phone where I could clearly have called my own parents should I have needed help. I just was like, man. Do you see why, like, I keep getting really, I don't know, like, insecure about it? This is, I'm having to describe what I'm like IRL is somewhat immersion breaky, I feel. Like, I admit I am very small. My eyes are bigger than what people assume Asian people eyes look like, which is very surprising. But I am also very short. I am 148 centimeters. I am 4 feet 10.5-ish. I am shorter than most 12-year-olds. I am definitely... Sometimes I'm actually shorter than an 8-year-old. I've met an 8-year-old who was my height before. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what the heck people are buying these days or eating these days. I just was like... I've been mistaken as a kid so much. I remember when I was in my first year or so of university... And I was going to my exam. Like, there was an exam... What's the word? There's like an exam center at my uni. And some other student was just like, are you lost? Do you need help finding your mom? And I was like, no, I'm good. I was just at a traffic light waiting for the light to change. And I was studying on my phone. I was like, man... You're small, but I didn't think you looked that young. Thank you. I tried. The thing is, at Offkai, I tried to not look like a kid. As in, I would do my makeup, and I would do my hair a little bit. Or I would wear clothes that did not look like they belonged on a 5-year-old. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know, but do you see why I was like, I'm kind of insecure about it? And that's why whenever someone tells me that I have childish hobbies, that I speak like a child, that like my parents, they've heard me on stream. My sister also. Like, they were just like, how long do you expect to, like, I don't know, do this for a living? Talking like a kid in front of so many people. Like, how long do you expect this to last? What, like 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? Do you think you could do this for 10 years? And I was like, yes, I do. I do think I could do this for 10 years. So... It's like, how am I supposed to take this? Like, I wanna, I don't know, like... I guess I don't speak like this in front of my family just because I know what they're gonna say. So, like, I purposefully have to lower my voice more so that it doesn't sound like I'm an anime girl on the internet. So, you know, I don't know. I get told so much that I am childish, that I look childish, that I act childish, that I have childish hobbies, I have childish interests. And I'm like, how am I supposed to take that? You know, especially when I get told this so much? This is a genuine concern, man. The deep voice you did before, probably even lower. Or just like the way that I speak is lower. 6, 7? Yeah. I think it's doable. I don't know. What do you want to do? Taxes for fun? Jesus Christ. See, I am adulty enough that I have the money to pay for an accountant. I can pay for an accountant. How much more adulting do you need from me? Deep British me is special. Oh god, you gotta pay me to do that now. I used to do it just funny for funsies, but you gotta pay me for that now. That's why they're membership streams. Enough money to fund your own plushie collection. No, I'm too cheap. I gotta make my own plushies now. I'm gonna make my own plushies for the foreseeable future. For the foreseeable future. I don't know, I just get told I'm too childish. I think that's like my main concern. Is like the perception that people have of me in the real world. I'm not saying you guys, because obviously you know me as VTuber Mia. You know me to some extent, and you've also some of you have seen me, right? You've seen me in person. There's only so much I can hide when you see me in person, you know? So like to most people who know me as Mia, they don't see me as childish. They don't see me as like the person they need to take care of all the time. They see me as like, at least I would hope, okay? I hope you see me as someone who is working, has job or created a job, likes to make entertaining streams, has cute hobbies, but is not a kid. And so, like, in the other side of things, right? Not as me, but as IRL, just small Chinese girl who lives in Toronto. For some reason, I just keep getting mistaken as kid. The small girl is small. Yep. Something between you and your parents, or is this with everyone? Mostly everyone. I'm using my parents as an example just because like they're the most recent examples. But there's been many cases where I just go out in public and I am mistaken as a kid. So I don't know. Free spirit's been crushed by life. Maybe I'm just too free spirited for them, that they think I'm not taking adulting seriously. At least you get it for free. True. Is you sure I look quite young despite being your 30? It is what it is. I don't want to accept it for what it is, though. I am a fighter. Alright? I am a fucking fighter. If I need to dispel people's misconceptions of me, I will do what I can to do it. I don't think I deserve to be treated this way. Like, I mean, this is why I wanted to bring it up. I know we're talking about, like... To me, this is immersion breaky because we're talking about my IRL appearance, not my model. And I know my model is fairly close to me in real life, to be honest. I think it's fairly close. If you see me in person, I think you also would think maybe it's kind of close. But, like, I don't know. I just... feels weird. Just a little weird. Except for one part, yes. I can't shave my facial hair without being a little baby face. Oh my god, at least guys have that option to have facial hair. If you were adopted, probably find some way to speak down. I mean, yeah, I think so. But I don't think that should be something that's like you just look over that, you know what I mean? You have purple eyes, IRL, well, I can wear contacts. Color contacts are a thing. But if you look at my eyes close enough, they're actually not very dark. They're actually like a brown color. Yeah, I could do that. But then that might be just lying to myself. Would I not just be lying to myself at that point? Is like having facial hair very annoying, though? Does it get itchy? I've been told it can get kind of itchy from my dad. You have a beard? Oh my god, wait, Sassy, I'm not gonna lie, I cannot imagine you with a beard. I just feel like facial hair can get very annoying. I can't imagine eating with hair around my face. I get so annoyed when there's just one hair in my mouth. I don't know how you guys deal with, like, your face covered in it. How do you even do skincare over your beard or your mustache? Your goatee? It does when it gets too long? Wait, don't some people have like really long beards though? Like, I know Nazu has a braided beard, which is actually kind of cool. Yeah, skincare. How do you like moisturize your skin under all of that hair? Oh, got you. It clogs the drain. Oh, no, no, no. You're never supposed to put hair down the drain. You're supposed to put it down in the garbage. Wax? That's wild. I know there's like eyebrow wax. I guess there's the same for your beard. Huh. I am learning a lot about male facial hair care today. I don't know. At least you guys have the option of even having a little bit of something. I don't know what more I can do. Because I've noticed, like I have tried, okay? I don't even know how to express this, but I have tried so many times to make myself look older. Right? I bought heels all the time. I would wear high heels to school even. They were ankle boots most of the time, but I would still wear high heels to school. I would wear really, really bold makeup, like I'm talking smoky eyes, long winged eyeliner kind of thing, and a full face of makeup. And I used to do that so often. Like so fucking often. Just to pass as not a kid. Someone who was not even in high school, because I was in uni when I was doing that. And it made me feel so exhausted. I hated it. It felt disgusting. I did not feel like me. I felt like I was wearing my mom's clothes, you know? Like it did not feel right. So I ended up going for more like clean makeup. I think some of you guys know this. When I was at Offkai, or if you guys ever saw me in person, that I don't really like extravagant kind of makeup. I don't like the really fake eyeliner stuff, or just a lot. I actually wore more makeup at Offkai because it's Offkai, and I put more glitter on my eyes and a little bit more blush, things like that. But realistically, I don't even wear that much makeup. Yeah, thank you. It took me many years to find the type of look that I think suits me. I felt really awkward. And so that's why I wanted to like low-key immersion break today, is just, do I look childish? Do I act childish? Do you think I act childish? I just need to hear a yes or a no. I think this will help. A yes or a no. Don't say like, oh, parts of you are. No. I just need a yes or a no. I just want a yes or a no. No. Lots of no's. Thank you. I actually greatly appreciate the no's. Yeah. You act like your model looks. Thank you. I will take that as a very big compliment. And I've just been like, I don't know what the fuck happened over the past 2 weeks, but so many people just kept telling me that I acted childish, or I had childish hobbies, or I had childish fashion sense, or just, I don't know, just a lot of childish everything. And I was like, ain't no way this is real. Ain't no way. This is just happening now. Like, I was so close to being on the verge of a breakdown. Like, maybe I just need to adult. Somehow just adult. Maybe I should start wearing, like, blouses and fancy pants that people wear for like business trips and shit. You know, I was so close to just, maybe I should actually find out if I look good in polo shirts. I was so close. Your model fits your voice. Thank you. I don't know. I was feeling very, very insecure about it. So, you guys, I think I told this story before, of why, like, this is another reason. I think this is where it started. So I went to a restaurant. It was just with like my friends, you know. It was a couple months ago. I went to a restaurant. We were about to get seated, and the waitress looked at me, turned around, looked at me, and was just like, "Oh, for kids." And then she just covered her mouth with her hand and looked away, and then got very red in the face. And I was like, oh. And even the waitress was like, oh god, I'm so embarrassed. Don't look at me right now. I'm just really tired. I just need some coffee. I hope you have a nice time. And then she left, and then left us with someone else. And then all my friends also just started laughing at me like, hey, you got mistaken as a kid again. And I was like, you know what? I would have liked some crayons. So I'm like, I don't know. That is where it started. It's where it started a few months ago, where I was just very, very confused, I guess. I was denied crayons, yes. Anyone likes playing with crayons. Guys, you gotta... If you get offered crayons, you should get them. Crayons are expensive nowadays. Not be jealous when you're looking 30 in your 60s. Fuck yeah. I'll never age. I want to die young. Haha. I will look young forever. I just find, like... Ever since that day, a few months ago, it's when all of this started. Like, family telling me that I was into childish things, that my voice on stream is childish, that I'm not acting adulty enough, maybe, you know? So I'm just... I don't know. It's gonna be... About the human age of the training police that speaks our language is Mieko. Can you get confused back in Hong Kong? Maybe. I think so. And only because I know I have the baby face. Yeah. So, back when my acne was breaking out a bunch, and I was on a medication that kind of fucked with my hormones, I was a little chubbier. I think I was around 58, 59 kilograms. And my acne was really bad, so I had a lot of scars on my face. When I was going through that, I did not get mistaken as a kid as much. If anything, I got mistaken as a high schooler, like senior, or even like a first year in university, which was nice. But once it all cleared up and I actually lost weight, that is when people started calling me childish. That I looked young. That I had very childish fashion sense. And I'm like, I did not buy anything new. I wore the same clothes, same colors. I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't buy clothes very often. I like fashion and I like looking at clothing, but I do not buy things very often because I know I do not earn enough as a VTuber to afford buying new things all the time. So, I have the same clothes. I have the same hairstyle. I haven't changed it for the past 2 years. I have the same height. I'm the same height. I have not changed my voice. I talk this way all the time. This is not... I guess it's like kind of streamer voice, but not really. This is just how I talk all the time now. I just have less acne and am skinnier. I lost about 10 kilograms. So, I mean, like, did having acne just make me look like I was going through puberty or something? I lack the obvious look of wear and tear. Do I not look tired enough? Is it because I'm not sleeping, like, normal hours that I'm acting like a 20, like, young 20/18-year-old? Maybe even younger, just refusing to go to bed at the right times? Am I just not acting my age? Nanny? Am I too energetic for a 20-year-old? Am I too energetic that I appear younger than that? So, yeah, this is like the really weird thing is all of the people I know who are in their teenage years or even in middle school, they all want to grow up faster. Like, they want to wear makeup. They want to get eyelash extensions. They want to wear crop tops or, I mean, female-wise anyway. Or they want to, like, earn money and have a job and afford all of the things they want at Sephora. But then once the people who desire those things get to that point, they're just like, oh shit. You know, and they feel like that they've lost their childhood because they tried so hard to be an adult that they didn't have the time to enjoy their childhood. And that is kind of how I felt like I was raised, because as a kid, right? You guys know from what I said on Saturday, my skin prevented me from having a very, very happy childhood. I tried very hard to keep my childhood happy. Like, I would watch shows on TV, I would play with my Wii console and know what Mario Kart is. I also played things like Club Penguin. I tried to have a very happy childhood on the internet with games and have friends, but it was hard, right? And I had to learn what pain was very, very early on in life. And I had to go through a lot of difficult things very, very early on that most people would not have to, or learn to not cry at some things that most people would be allowed to cry at because it doesn't happen to them often. Like, if I cried while taking a bath because it hurt, like it stung my skin or something, I would just be told, you have to do this all the time, just get over it. While most kids, if they were to cry because they have a wound and got water on it, they'd be like, oh no, it's okay. You can cry because it hurts, you know? So, after all of that, and then even in my teenage years, there was a point in time where I was home alone a lot. And I had to, like, make my own meals very often. I had to be very diligent, as in, at the age of 14, I was setting schedules for myself by the fucking hour. I would make sure I would do my laundry every Friday after school. I would change my bed sheets that same day. I would make sure I get all my homework done before I did anything for fun. I would study for at least 2 hours before going to bed. And at least 1 hour before sleeping, I would read some manga or something like that. I would schedule everything. And I would do things that most teenagers would not be told. Or like most things that teenagers would be told to do at that age. Like, honey, go do your chores. Things like that. I was just doing them because I knew I had to. That was like what being responsible meant. So I grew up very fast. And I didn't really have the chance to enjoy my childhood the way that I wanted to. And I feel like that might be a reason why I like all the cute things now. Like, I love anime. Apparently that is very childish. My mom thinks that anime is for kids still. But I indulge in my anime-ness. I am literally the anime girl on the internet. So I like them cute anime things. So I will be anime girl. And I like cute clothes. So I now have cute clothes and that are colorful. I used to not be able to wear very colorful things because if I did, my skin would bleed and then go onto it and stain it. So I had a lot of black clothing or dark colored clothing when I was like 10, you know? And that's really fucking sad. So I'm like, I like plushies. I love buying plushies. I have like 6 Cinnamoroll plushies in this one room alone. I love Cinnamoroll. So I would buy a lot of Cinnamoroll things, and I have a lot of Cinnamoroll things now. Or like standees, acrylic standees for all the VTubers I support. I have them now. And like figurines of Mishinoya and Kirito. So I am indulging in the things that I missed out on. But because I am now an adult, then it's not okay anymore. And I'm like, is it really though? Is it not okay? Why is it not okay? And I just keep, for the past few days, even weeks, months, sometimes I think about this. I was like, is it really that bad? Is it not okay to be into cute things as an adult? Like, why am I not allowed? And I remember, like, even with Legos, you know, like you know how in the packaging it's like for plus ages 3 and up, you know? And I'm like, man, is that really? I mean, it's for 3 and up. That doesn't mean that you have to be like 7 and under to play with this. They're like, isn't that bad? I remember really liking Legos too. When we have disposable income, it's not okay anymore. Bruh. I'm like, I just want to enjoy the things that I missed out on. Why is that so bad? And you know what? Now that I'm older, right? Like, I have money. You guys literally gave me funds to spend on certain things, like my yarn. Right? Like you guys gave me money to spend to buy yarn, and I used it to buy yarn, and I'm very happy that I did. but I have adult money that is my money to use because you gave it to me, and I am using it for the things that I enjoy. But then also get told by like the people around me, like, why the fuck are you making such cute things out of it? Like, what are you doing with your money? This is not worth. Like, I remember when I started crocheting, my mom, like, she rolled her eyes and was just like, "Hey, why are you doing something like this?" And I was like, I don't know if you're making fun of me because you don't support it, or you think I'm being childish, or if you're just joking. You know? Like, it's very difficult to tell. For no upper limit? I would hope so. I was just very, very concerned. I'm sorry to have to like trauma dump like this. I don't know if this is considered trauma dumping. I feel like this is more of a discussion. This is just a lot of information to take in at once. And then I hope you enjoy for as long as you want to. Thank you, Forrest. Dog thing is being stoic and lucky and vulnerable, but that's being somebody is cute and find silly things funny. It's like I know a part of me is like, why the fuck should I care about what anyone else thinks? Right? And I mean that's why I started being a VTuber. I do not care what anyone else thinks. I just want to design my own models, wear what I want to wear, and have, I don't know, like something that I create that is of that I hope that I like a lot, and I hope other people like a lot too. You know? And I did not care what anyone else said. I made everything in the beginning. I made everything by myself. Right? So I did not care about what anyone else thought. And I was very proud of that. Being a VTuber was like the one thing that I did with nobody else's influence. Because all my life I feel like that's all kind of just how I've been. That people would influence me in some way. As in, how do I put this? I'm gonna take Asian parenting as an example. They'll say, "Oh, we don't expect you to be a lawyer, to work in business, to become a doctor one day. We don't expect that from you. But we'd be really happy if you did become one of those three things." Engineers are now part of that. You know? And so I took the route that was closest to the healthcare thing, thinking that I would really, really like it. And you know what? I did. I thought it was very, very fulfilling. But I also felt like I was guided into that, or encouraged to go that route. And not the other routes that were possible. So when I became a VTuber, it was very much like a me decision. VTubing is something that I found online by myself. I did not discuss with anyone in my IRL life. I just did it because I wanted to. And I'm very, very happy with how far it's gotten me. Elderly residentials? Oof. I'd hope not. You can tell the opinions that are wrong. As a child of especially failed Asian parents, you have a tough job. You have a very tough job. I just feel like I'm only able to express myself so openly like this because I know that what I have created over the past 3.5 years with you is not influenced by anybody else. You know? Like, VTubing and streaming are things that no one in my IRL life has any knowledge of. They're too normie for it. They're very, very normie. So, they don't know, right? Like, they can't tell me, "Oh, this would be better. If you did this kind of content, that would do better." Or, "Why don't you do this? Why don't you name your things that? Why don't you try whatever? Why don't you use this other platform instead?" They wouldn't know. And that's why this part of my life is so sectioned away from all the things that have influenced me throughout my life, and I was like, I don't want them to merge. I want to keep them separate. Service industry jobs in general be looked down on? I think it depends on the family. That is the one thing my parents do not look down on. Because they know we need them for the world to function. Of Asian parents? Angels do have Asian parents. Well, I'm an angel in training. I am in training. I'm still human. So yes. I will outlive my parents, hopefully. Yes. I think my parents are supportive in some ways. They try very hard to, even if they don't understand. You know? They tried. They tried. And I think they still try. Miere! Hi! Hello! How are you? Isashiburi! I think you went on a break, right? Are you back now? Oh, yeah, I went bald. I can do! Hi, oh no, you're saying hi to Miere. We have very similar names. Milady. I am so sweaty in this room. It's hella hot. Did it hurt you, Miere? I do. I do. First time? I mean, I did it during my debut, but I don't really like to use it. I feel so naked. I don't like having short hair. That is one of the things that makes me look very childish, is if I have short hair. And I know this because when I was younger, I had hair so short that a razor was used, and I hate that feeling. I don't know how you guys deal with that shit, but like a razor, the feeling of like a razor thing like on my scalp is like the worst fucking feeling. I hate it. I don't know how you guys deal with it. It's like something is jamming into my head. I hate it. It's like a vibration on my head. I hate it. I fucking hate it. But I was like maybe 6 at the time? 7? No, younger than that. 5. 4? 5? 5, 6? I say 5, 6. I had that once. And I only had that once because I went to Canada with my grandma, and she took me with my aunt to go to the salon. And she was like, my aunt was getting a haircut. She had very short hair. And she was like, oh, you should get a haircut like me. We'll be matching. It'll be cute. And my grandma did not know how to say no for me. And I said no, but she made me do it anyway. And I just lost like a lot of my hair. But that's also how I know what I look like with short hair. It would not look good and I would look very young. So, my ideal hair length is basically like the length of my head. So from the top of my head, then maybe like my forehead, down to my chin, that length. And then multiply that by 2 is how long my hair should be. That is like the ideal length for me. And a little bit longer is fine, because obviously hair grows. A little bit shorter than that or a bit longer than that is fine. But I need it to be within around that length. Past the shoulder? Yes, definitely past my armpit. Like, here, if I were to like use my hammer as an example. So from around, let's see, like that length ish, I would say. Multiply that by 2. Model's not very accurate. Not that long. I mean, normally it would probably, if you look at the tip of my hammer, it would probably go from here-ish up till a little bit below the boobie. A little bit below the boobie, and then I would chop it. Yeah, it goes back and forth between these 2 lengths. Oh, wait. I think I have like a thing I could try. Give me a second. This is something that Cozy made for me. That I could do. Here, okay. Back hair. There we go. So normally it's like around this length. Yeah, normally it's somewhere around this length, I think. Like here. and then it goes longer, and it probably ends somewhere around here. Yeah. Normally, IRL wise, that is probably how it is. The front piece of hair goes with it, by the way. Yeah. So if we just look at the front hair piece, okay, it goes from like here, and then down to here, and then back up again. It goes back and forth like that. That is how it's always been. Wing. Put everything back. No bubble tea. I like the wing. Oh, good night, I hope you have a nice sleep, and thank you for being a member for 10 months. With a wolf cut? Oh, I've had that before. It actually looks really cool, but a little too tomboy, I think. On the days I don't want to be a tomboy, then it looks kind of weird. Yeah. Well, thank you for affirming me today. I don't know, it's been on my mind for such a long time. You know? Like, it was just on my mind for fucking forever. And I feel better now. You are not childish. Thank you. Thank you. I am there. I don't know. I was very, very concerned. Thank you. I wondered if I was being too childish or not for such a long time. And I feel relieved, you know? I'm glad that, like, me as a VTuber, despite it being really funny, really cute, very demure, despite all of these things, that there is a part which isn't childish, you know? Like, I get told, I think you guys have seen it, right? Like in chat, there are people who will be like, why do you sound like that? Why do you sound like a kid? Why do you sound like you're 5? Or why do you look like you're 5? And the things, I guess, that I do sometimes, maybe if I'm just I don't know, they aren't the most adultly thing, but there are times where I think I can do adulty things on stream. You know? You know? Have a good supper! Bye-bye! I am younger than 5, yep. On the first impression. Yeah.
Homesters wasting their monies on me.
Oh, sorry. Thank you for sharing that your manipulations are valid. Ah. Oh my god, Drew. I'm gonna be turning 5 in 2 years. You gotta do taxes on my next stream. I think I did plan on doing that next year. Because I said I might do it this year, but then, like, I was worried about what if I doxed myself, you know? So... Okay, this actually makes me really sad. There are so many VTubers who I've met that have graduated, re-debuted, graduated, re-debuted. And it's not even like people who are insanely famous or anything like that. I mean just like friends. Literally friends who I first met in the VTubing scene. They graduated. Or like went on a hiatus. Or they just left the VTubing scene completely and then came back. And I'm like, wow. You know, I'm shooketh at the fact that I am still here. That I have not changed. I'm just here. My channel has gone through very few changes in comparison. 12 and under discount? I've gotten that at the movies. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. I just hope that, you know, it's... people will come back. Thank you, Churro. I just hope that I will find people again. Or they find me again, because I'm not going anywhere. I am still here. I am still here. I am alive and I'm kicking. And you know what? I will be happy for the friends who find another place to be and they're happier in it. As long as they're happier in it. If they're not happier in it, then there's no point, you know? There's really no point. I am eternal. I will be here. I have no plans on, like, deleting my channel or anything. You know? Like, if for some goddamn reason I have to not be here for some time, I don't want to delete anything. At most, I'll maybe, like, not public it and turn it into a members thing, or I'll move it to private, but never delete it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to delete anything. I don't want to hide it. And the reason why I say that is because this is such a big part of my life. I might take VTubing a little bit differently from other people. I see VTubing as not only my job, but it's a very, very big part of me, realistically speaking. You know, I've had so much history here, and I've learned a lot here. Like the conversations we've had, the games that we've played together. Just a lot. I feel like I've learned a lot. I've done a lot. And we can still be members. I mean, I don't intend on ever closing it down. Honestly, I don't want to ever close down anything if possible. Like, if one day I do have to go somewhere, which I don't see happening at the moment, like, I really don't see any reason for me to have to shut this all down. I mean, if I did, I would not have a job. You know, I need a job. This is my job. So I don't really see it going anywhere. But I mean, in the event maybe something does happen to me, or like I have to disappear, I don't know. Like, I do not really know of any situation that would happen. I can't really fathom it at the moment. But like, in the event it happens, I guess, like, I don't want to shut it down. Like, I don't want to hide my shit. I'm just gonna leave everything as it is, you know? Angel Council summons you. Maybe I finally get promoted. Maybe I'm out of the training session. I don't know. I just don't want to. I like this. I like everything I've built. I'm very proud of what I've built. I'm proud of us for being here all the time. Like, this ain't easy, bro. So, like, I don't really see a reason that I'd have to take this down. And another reason why, like, not only just for you, I know you guys would have liked to be able to come back and look at stuff and the VODs, the covers, whatever clips I have, the shorts, whatever. It is nice to be able to look back on it, right? So I wouldn't want to take that from you. And personally, there's just so many things, so many memories that I have here. Good ones, bad ones. Learning things, sharing stories, learning about your stories. There's just too much here for me to delete all of it or put it away and shove it on a shelf, never to take it out again, you know? Being a president feels the big country been, I'll be already ready with downplays that. Yeah. I'm glad. You should always feel welcomed. I don't. This is like more of like the realism side of things. Is I know. I feel like some people don't treat their chat the same way that I do. I am very well aware. Each Enchi, you are an individual. Like, you are not just collectively chat all the time. You know, like, you are a person who has a life, who has friends, who has family, who has a job, hopefully, or is in school. And I don't want anyone to put supporting me as priority in their life over your own, if that makes any sense. Like, I just don't think that is realistic to do, you know? Like, you have things to do that are not VTubing related, and maybe VTubers are a big part of your interests, and you have many things to say about them, or many things you want to discuss about them, and you have many friends within the VTuber sphere as well. But I mean, I can't expect a person to be at every single stream I have all the time. Like, to me, that's not realistic. I barely make it to every single stream of mine. One blob among many. Yes. Each blob is slightly different though. I mean, I tried to make that apparent when I made the Tenchis. I drew 100 Tenchi slimes. Okay? I drew 100 of those. You better fucking use them. I mean, yeah. I tried. I know how each one looks, and I know each one is different. Maybe this is too realistic of me. I really like seeing everybody. I don't know. You guys are all different people. Hi, Lisa! How are you? You do still use your rec, and I'm very happy that you do. You do? Good, good, good. I am glad that you do. I don't know. I like the fact that people can sip and they will look at my streams and they'll enjoy them when they see them. But at the same time, I'm like, please also prioritize your life. Hi, Livu! How are you? What you doing here? Hi! Hello! How are you? I'm vibing today. What time is it now? 10:52. Okay, it's not too late. Not too late. We'll end the stream around 11. You have? Me too! I have not changed my name from Mie. Mie will always be Mie. Yo, imagine having to come up with a VTuber name. If you had to come up with a VTuber name, what would it be? Thank you for stopping by. Hello. I'm rarely on Twitch looking at streams, and I barely watch streams in general, but I will always try and stop by friends' streams. So thank you for coming by. They better be worth the time. I'm trying. I also find, like, as VTuber, I mentioned this a while ago, but I am very close to my VTuber self. You know what I mean? I get called Mie more often than any legal name that I have. Not even like my Chinese nickname, which I think you guys know is Dao Dao. It means bean bean. You'll probably have heard my parents call me that. But like, I don't understand why, but I get called Mie way more than any other thing now. It's just the nickname, I guess. It'd be Carl. Carl. The NPC Carl. Did you that change mine since 2012? I mean, it's not a bad name. It's not a bad name. I wish I had a gamer tag name. Kind of like how Cozy is Cozy Chew. You know? I wish I had a gamer tag kind of name. Then it'd be easier. Then I'd only have the one thing to remember. Less creativity involved, maybe, but... And it doesn't really sound like a name. But I feel like all big streamers I know of have, like, a gamer tag kind of name. You know? It was an evolution? Xbox gamer tag. Oh. I just really made it hard for me a bit there. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no, but there's an H. It is pronounced affect, right? With a F. I made it your Discord name to have an F instead. I know there's a PH. It was just less letters. Yes? Okay, so I'm not fucking it up. Good. Good. I mean, originally my name was Makino Mieko because the Makino part kind of made it sound like an actual name. And that's kind of what I was going for at the time, was just realism. You know, normal ass name. I don't really know. My name isn't that... what's the word? Like, it's not too special or anything. If you look into it, it has a really sweet meaning. It means beautiful child. And I like that a lot. So, I mean... I think it's a nice name. It's a nice name. Yeah, it's a nice name. Where did the Mino come from? Oh, God. Okay. So, at the time I was going through my soft rebrand, I was talking to some VTuber friends about what name I should have. Because I was like, I don't think this model fits the name Maki no Mieko. But I was also very adamant that I did not want to change the Mie part of my name. So, I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with the last name? And I was talking to my friends about it, and they were just like, what if you just take out some letters? And I was like, will it work? And I think it was Hifuni or Hifumi, whatever you want to call him. He's one of my very very old friends in the VTubing sphere. He knew me pre-debut, and me and him and some other VTubers were all in this group together. And he was the one that was just like, why don't you be like Mino Mieko, kind of like, you know Mie, I know Mie, me know Mie. That was the reason why he said it would fit or it would work. And it's not technically supposed to be like Japanese sounding or anything like my first name is. But he was like, it's a good pun. It's kind of like a smart one, you know, that you'd have to think about a little bit. You know me, I know me know me. He was hoping that it would catch on, but I never said it often enough, so people didn't actually know why my name was that. I kind of just made it part of the lore that Hammer-kun's name is Mino, and I would take its name for its powers for lore, but that was not really the reason why. So, you know me and me know me. It's such a stupid pun. Only boomers would come up with something like that. I know I would have never come up with that. But the thing is, it's close enough to the original name for a soft rebrand, and that's why I went with it, is because I couldn't come up with anything else myself. I just couldn't think of anything. I'm not creative enough for this shit. You know? Like, I don't know, if I was some fancy scientist that somehow discovered the name of a new virus, I would not be able to name it. I'd be really, really bad at it. Minowlive. Yes, I was not the one that came up with that either. I'm not as creative as I thought. Oh, yo. Now you can ask ChatGPT. Yo, we should just have a day where we talk to ChatGPT. I want to talk to ChatGPT one day. I've actually never really used it, so it'd be good to use once. Minow? I thought Minow was AO. Isn't that Minow? Creative in other aspects. Hi, darling. I'm just thinking. I wish I could have, you know, come up with some other name, low key. That's what artist I was at. Yo, you kind of did cook though. What the fuck? My brain is just wrapping around it. Yo, that's pretty cool. ChatGPT is a hit or miss for names. Wait. Let me see if I can try it. I've actually never really used it, so hold on. It's a website, right? You know, AI is like becoming a thing. I've never really gotten into the whole thing, so I don't get it as much as other people do, maybe. All right, so what if I have to message ChatGPT? Okay. Alright. I'm asking it for name ideas. Oh, whoa. Okay, wait, I think I gotta ask it again. This is not what I wanted. I feel like I need to ask it very specific questions. Oh my god, its first idea was to switch the order. So instead of Mino Mieko, it'd be Mieko Mino. Oh, that is like another issue, is I needed to find out what order I wanted my name to be in. Last name first or first name first? Ugh. And you know what? People do call me Mino sometimes. And you know what? I used to be really, really triggered by it. I still kind of am sometimes. But I also understand, you know, people don't know the order to names, and that's okay. That's okay. But I'm also like, bro, I don't think it's that difficult to say me it. True, no. Is he Mino's polite? Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it. That's the thing. Like, I used to be really, really concerned about people calling me that, but I'm not as offended anymore. Mini Mia? No. We're saving. Okay, no, Zaktan. Mini Mia is the nickname we have given my future kid. Okay? Because I am for sure, one day, hopefully, gonna have a boyfriend, gonna get married, and have a baby. Alright? And you guys are all gonna be in this with me when it happens. But when I am pregnant one day with a baby, you are gonna be there to witness my wrath. Alright? You're gonna have to go through this shit with me. Alright? You have no choice. So, Mini Mia is the name for my future baby. We have coined the term. It has been said. Mini Mia is the name for future baby. You can't call me Mini Mia when there's gonna be a future Mini Mia in my tummy. Oh no, I'm straight as fuck. That won't happen. 18-year-long content creation, let's go! What if it's a boy? Then it'll be Mini Mino. Mini Mike? Mike? No, I'm gonna call it Mini Mino instead. Mini Mino. That's too long! Too long! Give me shorter names. It has to be Mini something. I'm okay with Mini Mike if it has to be that way. Mini Mino cuter though. Because Mini Mia and Mini Mino, right? It's a tongue twister. I like Mini Mia the most. I want a girl. Although low-key kinda want older brother, younger sister situation for my future children. Just say maybe I'll just call it Nugget. I don't know. I know it's not something I can control, but I can pray. I can pray. Minie? Feels weird. Minie. It's not enough syllables. You do? Good. Because I hope that'll happen to me one day. I want to get married and have a kid. Wouldn't that also increase tax bracket things to make life easier? I mean, yeah, my family mostly just has 2 girls, I think. All my cousins are mostly female. I only have 1 male cousin, which is because they're twins. Fraternal twins. Okay, wait. I gotta go through the other options. So flipping the name was one of them. Flipping the order, first and last name to... From last name to and first name to first name and last name. And then Mino Mieko. A playful sound that's easy to remember. That's what ChatGPT says. Wait. Minamie. Minamie is to shorten the name and keeping it catchy and cute. Minamie. Minami. Oh, it's one N. It's one N. And then Mino. Oh god, Melody. Melody is a first name. I had a friend named Melody. I don't think I could do that. Last one. Mieko. So creative, ChatGPT. Thanks. Mieko. I'm gonna say no to any of these. Let's see if they come up with more. Oh gosh. Alright. They kept the last name Mino for 2 of them. First name Mist? Like M-I-S-T? And Nova. N-O-V-A. And Charm. Help. Thanks, ChatGPT, so helpful. Okay, wait. There are some with Mieko as the first name. The last name is Star and Bliss. Why? Why? Oh no. I asked for 3. I asked for a third time. Third time's the charm, right? The first one. You know, Maverick. I can't say it. The second one. Mieko Ninja. Give me that shuriken star. I got this, bro. Oh no. Oh no. There's some more which I'm not gonna read. They're stupid. They are turning into Xbox gamer tags. Oh god, wait. The fifth one, Mino Vortex. Help me. The word vortex. Oh no, not the X's. Okay, the last one. This is actually so stupid. Mieko Bite with a Y. ChatGPT needs help. Let me try something else. Nope, I think I gotta restart this. Say it. Okay. What should I ask it? Alright, let me try this. Nope. This is not it. I asked the wrong question. Oh no, this is not it, guys. Okay, this is the last one. These are last time I'll try this. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, the first one. The first. It gets worse. All right, I'm starting easy. I can't say it. I can't fucking say it. It hurts. It hurts to say. I'm sorry. Give me a second. So stupid. Mieko the Mystic. He gave me the title with the comma. You wanna hear the second one? Mieko the Dream Weaver. The fuck is that? Okay, there's also... It's the third one. Star Caller. Mieko the Star Caller. Very chudy. Very chudy. Wait, this is the fourth one? There's 8. Mieko the Techno Mage. And the fifth one, Mieko the Melody Maker. And the sixth one, Mieko the Whimsical Wanderer. To evoke a sense of nature, it says. Okay, last two. I can't keep a straight face. Mieko, Keeper of Secrets. I can't with this anymore, bro. Okay, wait. They saved the best for last. It says it ties into gaming and digital art. Okay, this is the description for the day. Ties into gaming and digital art. Architect of the Void. Mieko with the game reloaded to the return of Minowlive. Can you guess what it is? If it's to tie into gaming and digital art. The title that ties in gaming and digital art. Oh Jesus. Got my cheeks hurt. Let me drink something. The RGB keeper of the RGB keeper. Marky, does your chunie say anything? Is it speaking? Is it tingling? Are your chunie senses tingling? I did slap him too hard. Of the razor drivers. Razor divers? No. No. I will give you the name. Mieko. Guardian of the Pixel Realm. I'm wheezing. I. I am now the guardian of the Pixel Realm because I'm a gamer into digital art. I have Mieko to try Jurassic Park on the arcade emulator for the first time. I actually have tried that before, I think, from what I remember. Jesus. I don't think I should use ChatGPT. I don't think I know how to use it properly yet. Jesus Christ. What kind of a... guardian of the Pixel Realm? Guardian of the Pixel Realm. Guardian of the Pixel. I'm okay. Have you? Okay, you know what, in fact, if you say so, I'll believe. We should play with it again. I liked that. So great. It did feel very old school, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I could ever, you know, come up with names like that. That's not really for me. Well, I actually had nothing else planned for today. I have shit to do, so I'm just gonna go now. That was a good way to end the stream today. Yeah. Yeah. That was a good day. That was a good day. I think I'm just gonna raid into my next stream. I haven't scheduled all my streams yet for the week, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not in a rush. Yeah. I'm just my cheeks hurt, Jesus. I have some work I still have to do before I go to bed, and then my dailies. And I have a stream tomorrow afternoon, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. It was fun. Thank you for talking with me for so long and hanging out with me. I had a good time. I know it was only 2 hours today, but duty calls, you know? I wanted to not end on such a heavy note, if that makes any sense. So, yeah. Bye-bye. But thank you guys for chatting with me today. It does... I like these Monday night chatting streams. I think it's a really great way for me to start my week, you know? And I feel like a lot of people like them too, because Mondays are always the worst. So it helps. But yeah, I had a good time today. And thank you for being here today. I hope all of you have a good rest of the week if I don't see you for the rest of the week. But I do hope all of you had a nice time today, at the very least. Your week goes well. And I hope that all the streams this week will go well. And I hope everything I have planned is enough to keep you company up until the time I come back from my break. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Ganbarimasu. I hope I will see you guys again soon. Bye bye. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're playing Zenless tomorrow. I'm not just gonna pull for Bernice. We're gonna play the game. Like, for real, for real. Okay? So I'm just gonna raid into my stream tomorrow. It's soon anyway. Okay? I'll see you guys. Bye! Bye! I appreciate you. Thank you for validating me today. And giving me a different perspective of the world. Thank you. It does help a lot. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Bye bye. Bye.